Okay guys, we got One Piece chapter 1104 titled Thanks Dad. We have just the very small spoilers by Piece. I have his link in the description, and we have a lot going on this chapter. We don't have the raws yet, but we have a good description of what happened in the chapter. So you know we just gonna start right and we just gonna get right into the business. So as everybody have been wondering, we've been wondering, did Kuma actually land that punch? And yes, Kuma's punch lands on Saturn. Everyone is surprised to see Kuma. And we also have something that's actually pretty wild to see, and Saturn got hurt severely from Kuma's attacks. As a result of the damage, Saturn loses a limb. My goodness, Kuma, I have no clue how strong this punch was, but if it was strong enough to take off Saturn's whole limb, this punch had so much animosity and so much devious intent behind it. So, you know, we kind of understand why it was so strong and powerful. We then have Kizaru wakes up and is able to move again. He starts attacking the Straw Hats. Now, this is actually, I'm putting this into question because I did make a video that ended up getting taken down because copyright and stuff like that. But Kizaru, I'm pretty sure he helped out Luffy because he was laying down in one panel, and then after Luffy got his food, he was sitting up on a different background rock. So I'm pretty sure Kizaru had helped Luffy just for that split second, but I don't know. We have to pay attention to what Kizaru does, and we actually have to see what happens whenever the panels come out, because I don't think that Kizaru is just getting up this first time. I'm pretty sure he was the one that gave Luffy his food. Now we have the Straw Hats being able to move because Saturn had damage done to him, and they attempt to fight back. We have the Marines preparing for the destruction of Egghead, and we have Saturn regrowing his limbs to recover. So my goodness, as it seems right here, we still have no type of update on the Zoro versus Lucci fight. I'm hoping within the next couple of chapters we still get that update, because it's like, bruh, the Straw Hats are in trouble right now. We have this problem with Saturn. Why is Zoro still over here fighting Lucci? They need to figure that fight out within the next couple chapters. Now with the Straw Hats that are currently in play against Saturn and the Marines, they're gonna have to solve this problem pretty quick, because as it seems, Saturn just got worked just now and he was able to regenerate himself pretty easily. So it's a couple things that I'm questioning about Saturn. Is his durability that weak where 10% Kuma was able to take off his limb, or does Saturn's regenerative abilities just outdo his durability, so he doesn't have to have strong durability because he could just regenerate any attack done to him? So to be honest with you, I kind of take back what I said about Saturn dying, because the way it looks like right now, if he can just regenerate attacks, it's seeming like nobody can really hurt him that much, which is probably why these celestial dragons and these high elders and the Gorosei in general have been able to stay alive for so long, because they can just regenerate themselves. So anybody who does damage to them, they're just going to regenerate it back. So I'm not going to lie, this ability that Saturn has is going to be a problem for the Straw Hats. And obviously with the panels, we are going to be able to get more context as to what is actually happening. And it is about time for Luffy to lock in and activate Gear 5 again, because Saturn is going to be pretty pissed off after Kuma just landed this hit on him, as it's probably the first time Saturn has been hit like that in quite a while. So Saturn is not going to be quite happy about what Kuma just did to him. And the way it seems right now, after he regenerated his limb, is pretty bad for Kuma. It's looking pretty bad for him. I'm not going to lie to you. Kuma's probably going to get smoked up next chapter, but honestly, Kuma's story is finished. We got that nice punch out of Kuma. So at this point, there's nothing more that Kuma can do. He just has to leave it in the hands of the Straw Hats and Joy Boy Mr. Luffy. So I love the conclusion to Kuma's story. He had such a great character and his backstory was absolutely phenomenal. So him being able to finally get that get back on Saturn for all the trauma that he's caused on his life, I think that was actually very amazing to see. And it almost reminds you of the same time that Luffy rocked the heck out of St. Charlos. So this whole chapter is going to seem like it's going to be the most revolutionary chapter. The panels I would assume would be out within the next 5 to 10 hours, but Piece did provide us with the tech spoilers. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. We got Boruto Tubu Vortex supposedly supposed to being out within the next 5 to 10 hours as well, so stay tuned for that. And until next time, peace out.